Well, Hassan, at least they would be able to lobotomize me. You, however, I don't think they would actually find enough brain cells.
Whoa, that's his counter? Okay, that was so much better. Oh, he's so funny. That got him.
And if you don't know who this guy is, let me introduce you to him.
So you said America deserved 9/11. Did you mean that?
Yeah.
Dude, no way. He used one of my highlights. Bro, that's so good. Yesterday I covered Egg Boy and his saga. He is very upset about pronouns, right? And I covered it on YouTube. But there's an update to the Eggman saga. He saw my commentary on it, and he responded to both me and the Ackman. This is Chuds of TikTok. I think they edited this a little bit, edited it down. A 6-minute response.
Opinion about video game. Internet goes absolutely nuclear crazy about opinion.
For the record, down from 16 minutes. Oh, he did a 16-minute response. Okay, I'll say this. I did not watch this on purpose because I wanted to cherish this moment for the first time ever with this community. So I kept myself pure, and I made sure that I would start watching this exactly at the top of the hour when there's a 3-minute ad break. This is not a pronoun-free space, lad. And these breaks as well. You will want this link open to react after. Trust me. Okay. Anyway, this guy, he's perfectly reasonable. He's perfectly fucking reasonable, right? He was just a reasonable guy. He wasn't mad at grammar. He was mad at fucking getting current day by grammar. Let's take a look at what he said.
On video game. Is this actually about opinion on video game? No, this has nothing to do with opinion on video game. This is everything to do with going after the far left sacred cow.
Wait, that vid that has 140K views in 5 hours lost, so is it 1 out of 10 right now? Oh, it is? Okay, hell yeah. Is he trying to do... What's going on? Is he trying to speak without using pronouns? Is that what's going on? Like I was doing it as a meme, but like, why? What is this like way of speaking that he's engaging in?
Of gender ideology. I'm not gonna treat you like you don't know what is actually going on. Towards the beginning of the game, the character creation, we were greeted with a pronoun option, so very current day of Bethesda, because it appears
brother, let me let me say something here. First of all, yeah, you describing what you're mad at doesn't change the reality that it was fucking hilarious. Okay, it was, people understood what you were mad at. They just thought it was funny because of how mad you were at a video game customization option that, like, in one way, shape, or form has existed in pretty much every single video game. Like, even if you were even if you got very specific, right, with your anger and you said, I am so frustrated that they have a non-binary option instead of showing just the sex and making it so that you can only be a male or a female, people, and you got that emotional about it, people will still make fun of you. Because, one, you never get emotional on the internet. Obviously, you can't care. If you care, then you're owned. And two, you especially can't care about something so fucking frivolous and so stupid. Okay? That's it. That is what is funny about this. And I think everyone understands that. Everyone engaged in it, except for like the one chatter who was like, I'm sick and tired of you just complaining about this from the perspective of pronouns. It's about trans people and you should say it. It's like, yeah, everyone knows that that's the case, man. Please calm down. All right, let's keep going.
At some point during the last couple of years, Pete Hines seems to have forgotten what gender he is. Never mind. So I went on a little bit of a rant.
That's why people put their fucking pronouns in their bio. Because otherwise they forget. I'm always having to remind myself what my pronouns are, lest I forget them. You know what I mean? It's like one moment I'm he, him. Next moment, I might be non-binary. That's how that works.
To my streaming audience, because I was unhappy with the fact that in every aspect of our entertainment today, we seem to be pulled out because the people creating it are more concerned with
Okay, this doesn't address anything so far. This is not addressing that people were laughing at him and he's upset that people are laughing at him. This doesn't address anything. It's just describing what we all knew and still chose to laugh at. You describing away how fucking emotional you got over a like half of a microsecond selection process that you don't even need to participate in, as a matter of fact, and it auto sorts for you. That's what people are laughing at because they know how fucking stupid that is to get mad at that. It's silly.
Inserting current day into absolutely everything. I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity!
It's still a banger. It's still a banger. It's never not funny. Fucking pronouns! God, he's so good. He's so good. He has brought so much joy into my life. I hope he never stops. I want him to get this emotional about everything. Because, like, I think ultimately, if he got this mad about anything inside of a video game, it would still be funny. Like, he could get mad about shit that is valid to this degree, and it's still funny. It's like my rant about the fact that, like, there isn't a universal controller function and that, like, every fucking controller has to have different buttons. You know what I mean? Like, that is the dumbest thing. And it's a valid complaint. And yet it's still funny how fucking mad it makes me. And I understand that. You know what I mean? Like if he got this mad about, like, DLCs, it would be a valid complaint. And yet it would still be hilarious. Because, like, why are you getting this mad, homie?
Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here! But this was tweeted out by Hasan Piker after Dan Vask had put the video out and it went a tinge viral. And he says, this weird British guy... Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. Losing his mind over selecting pronouns in Starfield is the perfect demonstration.
Let me guess, is he going to take it literally and he's going to be like, this is typical of the fucking violent left, right? They want to do fucking violence to their political enemies, right? It's fucking mental, I'm assuming. Is that what's coming? It'd be pretty funny because, like, that's what everyone does. This is the common trope online is that, like, my enemies, and we in this community engage in that as well regularly. My enemies have never, they've never said something that is not 100% sincere. They've never embellished. They always are being 100% serious. Like, I want to strap him to a fucking medical table in an operating theater and just, like, put an ice pick through the front prefrontal cortex of his fucking dome. Let's take a look.
For why we must bring back lobotomies. Well, Hasan, at least they would be able to lobotomize me. You, however, I don't think they would actually find enough brain cells.
Whoa, that's his counter? Okay, that was so much better. Oh, he's so funny. That got him. I don't even think he's saying I have a small head. He's saying I have a small brain, chat.
And if you don't know who this guy is, let me introduce you to him.
So you said America deserved 9/11. Did you mean that?
Yeah.
Dude, no way. He used one of my highlights. Bro, that's so good. That's awesome. I don't even need to clarify it. I don't care that it's a meme. Check my link. He used an OK Buddy meme. I know he did. I don't care. I'm not even clarifying it. Yeah, that's the real video. It's not edited. Fuck it. He's posting my dubs, dude. I'll take it.
And that other person that he was being interviewed by was his uncle, Cenk Uygur. Let's see what Cenk Uygur has to say about certain things, shall we?
Oh, God. Why has he got the small... Oh, this is how you know he's so old. It's like, you can tell when someone is from, like, the older Gamergate constituency or the older Gamergate contingency because, like, they have to go after Jank. They're, like, bringing up Jank when, like, most Zoomer when most Zoomers have like no fucking clue who the hell Cenk is. Like this guy, the clip that he's using that is, I think, out of context. I don't think he's like pro bestiality, guys. The clip that he's using is from like 2010 or something, like something insane. Like most people have no fucking clue who Cenk is in the younger audience. But anyway, let's keep going.
If I were the benevolent dictator of the world, I would legalize bestiality where you are pleasuring the animal. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Now why? Why did that happen?
I don't know, Cenk. Maybe it had something to do with the, I don't know, fucking animals part. What the hell is wrong with your family, dude?
Using the 9/11 out of context controversy against you, but of course, dude, that's a dub. I don't know why he just posted my dub. You know that bald guy's been a loyal hater for 7+ years. I had no idea who this guy was, but I love him even more now. He's awesome. So awesome. It was so wonderful that he posted a remarkable W of mine.
Needless to say that I'm pretty okay with having a conflicting opinion to somebody like Hasan.
For the record, he's doing this to position himself against the audience, and he's like, I'm not owned. Like, I promise you, please do not put it in the newspaper that I'm owned. Guess what? The guy who's owning me, and he didn't even show the fucking ratio of the likes on that fucking tweet for that reason. The reason why he's doing this is because like these guys are like animals, right? Especially in the right. We all are animals, and we love sorting by teams. It helps us, it helps us digest information better. It's usually not very good, but it's not a good way to digest information. But like people do it all the time, and he's basically doing that right now to be like, look, I know it seems like he fucking owned me and people are making fun of me, but the guy who's making fun of me, he's a bad guy. He's a liptard, right? Fucking hell. You like it. You hate him, right? You hate him. Fucking, that's why I'm funny and right here, you know? I love hating no arguments and just try to discredit you over years old shit. One of which you didn't even say typical debate bar strategy. Dude, I don't give a fuck. That it's pretty funny. Do you think he's really upset or he's baiting for attention? I think he's trying to desperately cling on to like support, even though the entire internet is clowning on him. And that's why he's like, instead of being like, here's what I actually meant, and here's why it's like, actually a super serious thing, which he kind of did, he immediately resorted to, but the guy against me is a fucking libtard. You hate him, so you must side with me immediately. And plenty of people will pivot because like they don't really care. Most people don't give a shit. Who gives a fuck? It's also a really funny low stakes situation, so I love it.
But this isn't just about pronouns. That's the disingenuous argument that people want to latch onto, so that you don't talk about the gender ideology and the intersectionality that's been rammed into every single solitary facet of our entertainment, from video games to TV, film, comics, etc. etc. Fucking pronouns! Now, did I have that reaction because I'm a nasty, naughty transformophobia? No, I had that reaction because it was so obvious, because we're dealing with current day gaming company. In actual fact, you could go far as to say we're dealing with current day entertainment in the West. Then we have The Act Man, a React channel.
Why do people always say that it's like current day Western values when it's like, unironically, this kind of transphobic sentiment, it originates, like homophobia and transphobia absolutely historically originates from the West, okay? Catholicism, Inquisitions, and the like. And not only that, but it's spread to the rest of the fucking world, oftentimes through the West. And if you want like transpositivity from like 1998, there are games in the East, like the Yakuza franchise, which is infinitely more pro-trans than current fucking day gaming. It's so stupid to like constantly talk about like this pro-trans narrative is coming from the West when you got cultures in the fucking East that already have like a legally defined third gender and shit. You know what I mean? That's why it's always fucking hilarious whenever these guys with zero interest in knowing anything about other cultures, or knowing anything about like really anything they're talking about, okay, turn around and make this like broad assertion, but it doesn't really matter because people are really fucking stupid. People are really stupid, so they also think that. So they just continue along with that narrative.
0.8 million subscribers getting mad because a person reacted to a game. By the way, this person recently being cancelled, having his YouTube channel demonetized.
Yeah, this is just like shit slinging. And, you know, if you're going to do that, you got to come in with like more deep cuts. You know what I mean? Like all he's doing is like everyone that yelled at me actually was canceled. And, that's it. Okay, sick. Also, it's funny because like the Act Man and myself are not exactly on, identical. We're not on like the same side of political issues in many respects. So that's why it's hilarious because like I'm pretty sure he's probably more center right than myself and like has a definitely more center right audience than mine. That's for sure, right? So positioning yourself against him alongside myself, Ackman will hate you for saying that. I'm not entirely certain about his politics, I'll be honest. But I do think that a lot of because I've defended him before on this issue in particular. And like how he was getting absolutely blasted by YouTube for people who were criticizing him. And you know, I do that all the time. I think that it's bullshit. Even if I don't agree with you politically, I don't think that like people should abuse the copyright system to like take you down, especially if you're not like some weird fucking Nazi or whatever, which he definitely isn't, right? I don't care if like we have ideological differences. You're in the thumbnail for his recent React Gay video. Yeah, I think he, in his React video, he slings a lot of shit at you. Yeah, it's okay. It's all fun and games. I don't really give a shit. He pulled you under the same umbrella as XU and Sniper Wolf. Again, I don't care. That's perfectly valid. There are plenty of people in that sphere, in the commentary side of like centrist commentary side that will do that. But who gives a fuck? And it's mostly just to drive more impressions because, let's be real, there's a big constituency of people out there who are like looking for fuck Hasan content. He clip chipped me in the video. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? I don't care. Probably not even like heavily prominently featured in the video. And you guys are just like taking it, way too aggressively. I didn't watch it. I probably will not watch it. My point was that regardless of someone who I have sometimes disagreements over, the Ackman is a reactor / commentary guy who definitely does have like a broad ideological spectrum of audience members. So positioning yourself against him will draw further ire. You know what I mean? From people who are on the right as well.
Pulled down because he was attacked for having an opinion about something and exercising his right to do so. Now, he's actually jumping on that bandwagon to attack somebody who is exercising their right to have an opinion.
Brother, this is like, he's not attacking you. Like, he's making fun of you. Okay, like in the moment, maybe it feels overwhelming because, like, you know, I said you need a lobotomy, and this guy said you need to be shot with a bear tranquilizer because you're like going nutty with it. But like, these are exaggerations. Okay, we're not trying to like take you down. I actually want you to make more videos because they're fucking awesome. Like, I truly want this guy to make more videos where he just like loses his fucking mind because it's hilarious. It's just cringe. It's fine. And cringe is not illegal. And no one is saying you should be deplatformed for doing cringe, including the Act Man. I highly doubt that if you were placed under similar circumstances that he would not rush to your defense. Many YouTubers do that. If you were like being stalked or whatever, if you were also getting your channel taken down, he would probably defend you regardless.
I guess turnaround is fair play, hey? Don't worry about the hypocrisy of it, dude. You do you. So his tweet starts off with gorilla shape.
Like, what is the hypocrisy? Like, that he's not allowed to fucking make fun of someone's opinion because like he was pursued by some dude who wanted to like take him down, take his channel down. unjustifiably. Like, oh, okay. I guess like when that happens, like you just can't, you can never criticize anyone ever again, no matter how fucking silly a meme you have become. You know what I mean? Sorry. Not gonna happen. If you laugh at me for losing my fucking shit at pronouns, then you or the Gestapo.
Shaped man, which, by the way, I can't take any other way than a compliment in Silverback, baby. On the verge of crying, we've already had to go into a lie because you want to embellish your inverted commas.
Dude, we saw the video, dog. That's actually truthful. You are gorilla shaped. You were definitely on the verge of crying. What is he saying? Is he trying to be like, don't watch the video. I was not on the verge of crying. Take my fucking word for it.
Thomas' argument, shouty man, yes. Ranty man, yes. Angry man, yes. Crying, no. Just say it how it is. If you feel comfortable with his position, why lie? Because Starfield lets you pick pronouns at the start of the game and then is never brought up again. Well, if it's never brought up again, why do you even have to pick the pronouns? And you would have a better point of argument here if the game allowed you to skip the pronoun nonsense.
Doesn't it actually do that? It does. I'm pretty sure it does. Like, it just like auto sorts, I think. But like the reason why the game makes you pick pronouns is because that's how grammar works. Okay? That's just how grammar works. And in the game, characters have to refer to you by pronouns. And that, my friend, is just how grammar works. It's pretty funny because he's just mostly triggered about the fact that like there's pronouns, but like that's it. It's been around for some time. It's pretty funny. Unless you are quite literally a gender abolitionist, and I don't see no blue hair up here, okay? So I don't think you are. You're complaining about just a function of grammar. That is the reason why the game makes you pick a pronoun, a gender pronoun, so that other characters can refer to you as they, them, he, him, or she, her. That's it.
What are your pronouns? Skip. Because the game understands that when you've picked the male character, you have male pronouns. And when you pick the female...
Okay, so he did admit that. So he admitted that you can even skip that part if you want to. And he's still malding over it. That's awesome. Every accommodation has been made in this situation, and yet he still mauled over it. And to be fair, thank you for doing that, because this was awesome. This was an awesome little side saga, little side quest that we went on.
Female character, you have female pronouns. So if it's never...
Oh, he didn't admit it. He said, why doesn't it do this about a thing that it does? Oh, you can actually skip. Yeah, in the game, I'm pretty sure it auto sorts, right? Doesn't it? I don't remember. I mean, I did it, but it was such a fucking moment that I like did not even comprehend that like it's if you make a male character on Starfield, it defaults to he, him, unless you decide otherwise. You don't have to click anything, my dude. This world has gone soft or too sensitive crowd loses their shit over the most ridiculous things. They're perma-triggered. What's up with this guy? Am I fucking blocked by this guy or something? Probably. You mean auto-select, but I don't remember selecting my pronouns, but I picked female body. Yeah. It's funny. That's stupid. Grammar. It just works.